Great legal debate for you now. She was just trying to help people save money, avoid points on their driver's license. What's the harm in that? Her name is Natalie Plummer. She spent the night in jail, the entire night in jail, for holding up this sign warning drivers that police were pulling people over for speeding. There was a speed trap ahead. Police initially said she was obstructing justice. Was she? Let's ask trial attorney Pilar Prinz and former prosecutor Joey Jackson. And Joey, I'm going to start with you with a disclosure. I once got in trouble for feeding someone else's meter. A meter maid got really angry at me, but I was trying to do what Natalie was trying to do, just help other people. How is that a crime?
A crime of gross proportions. Throw her away for life. No, listen. Here's the point. The point is we have to remember, Jenna, that speed kills. And as a result of that, the police have a very difficult job. What is that? To ensure that the safety of the public is protected, that our families are protected, our husbands, our wives, our children, our grandparents, our parents. And as a result of that, you don't need people out there who are impeding that activity. How is she impeding it? Because she's out there in public and she's in essence trying to warn people that, and that further has the consequence of people being distracted and looking at her. And as a result of that, a police officer felt that it was inappropriate that she was there and removed her.
Pilar, she's distracting. She's not helping people, and she's not a police officer, so she shouldn't do that. What do you think?
Jenna, that's just wrong. But the police even knew themselves that they could not get this college student on obstruction of justice. They knew that that would never stick. They couldn't arrest her legally. She didn't do anything wrong for carrying a sign. So let's look at what they do. Back up for just a second. You've got a young woman. She's standing on the sidewalk with her bike next to her, holding up a sign that's makeshift that she made from her grocery bag. She's well within her First Amendment constitutional rights. Show me where in Texas law she did anything wrong. The police come up to her. They grab her backpack. They search her backpack, which, by the way, violates not only her First Amendment rights of free speech, but her rights against unreasonable search and seizure. It's outrageous. They threaten her. It is. I'm sorry. I'm enraged. They threaten her with something they could never, ever arrest her for.
She actually is not charged with obstructing justice. She was charged with something, and in fact, we actually didn't see the charges go through. They weren't up when we were looking into this, for walking on the roadway, not on the sidewalk, something like that. Okay, well, here's the thing, Joey. In Texas, you're allowed, if you're a driver and you see something on the road, you can flash your headlights at someone on oncoming traffic just to warn people. And sometimes people do that when they see a cop for a speed trap. So how is this different? Would it be better if she was in a car doing it versus being on the side? Does somehow the fact that she wasn't driving, is that illegal?
Well, first of all, I think her time might have been better spent holding up pictures of people who have died as a result of car crashes. Maybe that would have educated the public. In terms of a violation of her rights, when a police officer approaches you about something that they believe to be inappropriate, improper, and a violation of law, then an obstructing justice and impeding the administration of justice is indeed a violation of law, just as it would be if she was out in the sidewalk, from the sidewalk on the street, and as a result of that, creating a public disturbance.
Joey, hold on just a minute. Sure. They didn't charge her with obstruction of justice because they couldn't. And you know what's really ironic about this whole thing? Isn't the alleged purpose of speed traps to encourage people to slow down and follow the law?